Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the AJS TV channel. It's Aston Villa away at Liverpool. I've been looking forward to this game for quite a while, it must be said, ever since the famous 7-2. I'll say famous because it definitely is on this channel. Most of you guys will know me from that video that I made a few months ago. And ever since that day, this game has definitely... I can't put it into words. It's definitely been on my mind. I think Liverpool will 100% look for revenge. I know they've been on a very tough run recently, especially at home. I think this is a good game for them to try and bounce back from. But this is a tough game for us. Hello, Brentford boy. I do remember you from yesterday. What's up? £2 from Dean. Liverpool 2, Villa 0, Jota and Salah, or a 0-0. Thank you very much for the £2 donation, Dean. I really do appreciate that. I'll get into predictions as well, because I've got my own. Obviously, I've got my own thoughts and stuff like that about how it will go today. I think it's similar. But yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic. We did have a very good game last time out. I say that for the last 20 minutes we had a very good game, but it's still a very good victory for Aston Villa. I do remember you, Brentford boy. I appreciate all the nice comments that you've left on my videos and stuff like that. It means a lot. It means a great deal. I know both of you as well have done that before. I'm going to go into the Aston Villa lineup for the Liverpool game today. Martinez in goal as always. Cash, Konza, Mings and Target are the back four. Pretty standard. Douglas Luiz, Nakamba comes in, McGinn in midfield, Traore, Trezeguet and Watkins. Obviously the news, Grealish has had a setback in injury, which is a bit unfortunate. 3 new comments. Seeing as you support Aston Villa, what are your thoughts on Watford played Villa 2015, 2016, and Aston Villa lost 3-2 in the end? I was at that game. Troy Deeney scored ahead of that game. I went to that. That was at Villa Park. I remember that. Deeney celebrated in front of the whole 10. That was horrific. And then Jordan Ayew got like a 90th minute goal. I was actually at that game in the whole 10. That was not nice. That was very not nice. What's up, mate? By the way, is that a new? It is a new camera. It's a Logitech Brio. So yeah, just a bigger field of view. I love my Aston Villa collection here. I wanted a new camera to display it, and I got one. So I'm very happy with it. It is a webcam, so obviously don't expect DSLR, type quality. But it is, in terms of a webcam, it is the best webcam on the market by a mile. Toby says, Liverpool's defence are a bit dodgy, so hopefully we can get a few goals from it. I think so too. Their defence is definitely dodgy, to say the least. Phillips, I always think, is he's got a bit of a wobble in him here and there. I think he's always up for a mistake. And Kabak as well, I'm not impressed. Dean said, I told you Grealish season was over. In terms of emotes as well, guys, you can become a member. We've had a few members join already. But hang on, if I click that, it gives you a link. If anyone does want to support me more, then, well, I already get a lot of support on this channel. But if anyone else wants to support me even more, just a little bit, we've made it very cheap, but you can support me on the channel. And that is the end of the plug. In terms of the lineup, I think it's fairly strong. I think we need Nakamba in midfield to boss it, because we will probably get dominated a little bit. And Nakamba's there to break up their play, hopefully get in Liverpool faces a little bit, stop them from building, and maybe cause them some problems. I presume Thiago will be playing, so I imagine Nakamba and Thiago will go against each other a lot. Trezeguet starting is good as well, high on confidence. Bruno says, hi AJ, come on Aston Villa, I love to see that. The players are preparing to come on. Dean says, start Barkley or Al Ghazi. I wouldn't start Al Ghazi right now, I think he's been quite poor recently. Barkley's a shout. I'm going to go on the Liverpool lineup as well. We're going to see what exactly they are playing. My hair is all over the place. Liverpool, Alisson in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Phillips, Kabak, and Robertson are the back four. Fabinho, Milner, Wijnaldum is the midfield three, with Salah, Jota, and Roberto Firmino. Interesting to see Jota and Firmino in the same team. I'm trying to think, is there a way That have they put Jota out on the wing, or have they put Jota in like a cam role and then put? I'm really trying to figure this out. Maybe Jota is played on the wing. I don't know, but I know Liverpool like to put him up front sometimes. But I think that's what they've done. Hi AJ, sorry it wasn't on last time. I had some family issues. Oh, no worries. Don't have to apologise at all. The fact you're here does mean a lot. So I appreciate your support, man. Where do you see Villa next year? I think we're very much established that we are going to stay up. And I don't think Europe is a possibility. So this season's a bit of it's going to fizzle out, unfortunately. In terms of next season, I think maybe 6th or 7th. If we have a good season, we keep our good players, we build. I think that should be our aim. Don't rush it too much. I don't care overly if we don't get Europe next year. I just want us to get consistency. Like Leicester. Look at Leicester as the perfect prime example, right? They've built... They went from a team that were struggling for relegation, won the Premier League, then had a bit of a wobble again, sacked Ranieri, who at the time everyone thought was harsh, right? They got a new manager in, and ever since then they've built and built and built, and now they're very established. And they're looking like Champions League, Europe every year. And that's what I want for Villa. They have pushed into that top 6 and have shoved teams like Arsenal and Tottenham tumbling down the table. And I think we could do that if we invest really well. We've got great owners. This is the biggest chance we have for it. How West Ham has robbed us for Europe. Give West Ham massive credit. Give them massive credit. They've done incredibly well this year. Souček is in for easily team of the year. Possibly. Is it too far off saying, he's in the debate for player of the season. He's definitely shock of the season. Maybe player of the season's a bit too much of an exaggeration, but the man has scored an insane amount of goals from a centre defensive mid. And hopefully he won't be like a one-season wonder like Michu. I don't know if any of you remember Michu from Swansea. Had like one amazing season where he scored like 15 goals and then completely disappeared off the planet. So hopefully he continues that as well. And he might remain loyal at West Ham. His first team is really improved upon. Give Barkley time to find his feet. As long as he's not a liability. He's our best player, him above McGinn, El Ghazi, Watkins. I think he has signs of quality. I just don't rate his work rate isn't that high. Waymes and Weller prediction, so I changed my prediction. I'm going 1-0 Villa. Grealish isn't playing. Grealish is actually still injured. So I think if we were to score today, it'd be Watkins or Trezeguet. I am going to put my neck out. I don't know. My heart and my head are telling me two different things. I think we'll lose. I think we'll lose 1-0 today. I think we'll lose 1-0. I think we'll give them a game. But I can see Roberto Firmino getting the winning goal. Grealish is out with a broken hairband. Oh dear. You mean a Mings header? A Mings header could happen. How you doing, Fusk Fallon? What's good? I think we'll lose 1-0 today. They're having a minute silence. Obviously, the Duke of Edinburgh passed away yesterday. Quite sad. How you doing, Brentford boy? How you doing, Fred? What's up? Aston Villa away at Liverpool. Both sides going into this game. I think Villa are more confident, though. I was going to say Liverpool have lost their last 6 home games in a row, as everyone knows. And they've only scored in one of those. So it's definitely been rough for Liverpool. They did beat Arsenal away, and they did beat Wolves away in the last 2 Premier League games. But, prior to that, they lost 1-0 to Fulham, 1-0 to Chelsea. They lost 2-0 at home to Everton. They've been on a poor run. Even, I think Burnley was the last time... No, the first time they lost at home in, 2-3 years. And then since then, they just carried on losing and losing and losing. So, yeah. They need to break that duck, so to speak. And against a team that they're going to look for a bit of revenge, I think it's definitely there for the taking. We're just about to be underway at Anfield. So yeah, let me know. I know some of you are already giving your predictions, but if you haven't already, please let me know what you think about the game today, how you think it's going to turn out. I think it will definitely be close. Hopefully it will be close. Even if we lose, I want us to lose in the right way. Thoris says, do you think Villa would have got relegated last year? Your channel would have... Oh, 100,000%. 100,000%. I wouldn't have been able to do the Villa Liverpool video, and that has 400k. That's already 400k out the window. I got a lot of subs off that. So yeah, I agree. I might have still done Villa content, but in the Championship, I don't know how much support it would have gone. Villa are going to kick off from our left to right towards the Kop end. I'm just going to get the lineup of the players so I can commentate to you guys just a little bit better. And we are just about to kick off. John McGinn to kick off for Aston Villa. And we are underway. I need to change my overlay as well. For the first time, I remember to change my overlay. It's something I always forget to do. Similar systems as well with Villa and Liverpool. We both play a 4-3-3. Villa's, I'd say, is a little more progressive because we have an attacking midfielder, which apparently is John McGinn. We haven't seen McGinn in an advanced role in a while, so maybe I'd have preferred Barkley there ahead of McGinn personally, but that's me. Or just play two up front. I thought that was perfectly fine. Brentford boys is 10,000-0 Aston Villa. I don't even think that's physically possible. In terms of like winning the ball back. And here's John McGinn already for Aston Villa, the edge of the box, plays it out wide to the right hand side with Douglas Luiz. Liverpool already have so many players back. Luiz lays it off to Matty Cash. Cash is forced backwards to Konza. Villa have pushed a lot of players forward already. We're in the first minute. A risky pass back from Konza. Martinez comes off his line, smashes it long. John McGinn chases the loose ball. And he might win that. He does win that. Well done, McGinn. That's a free kick to Aston Villa. That is very well played from John McGinn. It was a hopeful long ball, to say the least, from Emi Martinez. John McGinn, like a false nine there, pretty much, runs through the defence, puts, I think, Kabak under pressure, and he has to foul John McGinn as he was muscled off the ball. Brilliant from the Villa attacking midfielder. Free kick already by the byline. Team Pot Club, I do not care. You are not you are not winning the Champions League. He's a Chelsea fan. They are gassing right now. They will not win the Champions League. Hello, Arsene. I think that's the first thing you said last time as well you joined. Traore free kick for Villa, and it's cleared at the near post. Good header away. Target goes straight at back out wide, but Traore would have been offside, so he leaves it for a goal kick to Liverpool, which Alisson will take. 2 minutes gone. Still 0-0 at Anfield. You are not winning the Champions League. I refuse to believe it. I think PSG have a really good chance of winning it this year. I mean, I don't think they dominated Bayern Munich, but to score 3 goals away is just incredible. Not many teams would do that. Robertson under pressure. He gives the ball away to Trezeguet for Aston Villa. On the left-hand side, Trezeguet against Alexander-Arnold. And he does lose the ball to Alexander-Arnold, unfortunately. Salah. Oh, lovely fake pass to Jota. He's the furthest man forward for Liverpool. Nakamba with a great tackle for Villa. Love that. It's something I said he would do today. Break up that midfield. And when Liverpool on a strong counter, he did that brilliantly. And eventually the ball has gone out of play for an Aston Villa throw-in. And Jota, I think he looks hurt from the challenge. But Nakamba doing what he does best. A lovely tackle in midfield to break up their play. That's just brilliant. Yeah, it's a good tackle, but the momentum has took him into his ankle. So hopefully Jota. I don't want to say I want him to get hurt. I hope he's okay, but it would benefit Villa if he was injured. Noise Noise has been a ghost all day. Yeah, I wonder why. Is Douglas Luiz for Aston Villa winning the ball well against Roberto Firmino, and that will be a free kick to Villa. We take it quickly. Cash goes long for Aston Villa. Traore with a poor touch, and he gives it straight back. That's the downside of I was going to say Adama Traore. Of Bertrand Traore. His touch sometimes isn't great. Salah with a fake pass out wide. It's a chance for a cross. Alexander-Arnold's ball in is deflected by target, and it will be a corner to Liverpool. 4 minutes, and it's still goalless at Anfield. Not a bad start. I think it's been fairly end-to-end so far. Obviously very early and too early to say anything concrete, but it's been all right. It's been all right. Leeds, I cannot believe that. Leeds United away as well. Alexander-Arnold takes the corner very quickly to Milner. He gets it back to him. No offside flag given. Cross comes into the middle. It's headed away from Tyrone Mings. Salah has a chance here on the left-hand side. Salah shot. Good save from Martinez. Corner to Liverpool. He went for a near post shot. Very well saved from Martinez. He often goes for this near post effort, Salah. Very cheeky, but it's a good save. Good pick out, actually, as well, from the edge of the penalty area. And again, the corner's taken quickly. Salah, edge of the penalty area to Milner. Oh, lovely pass into the middle. Chance for Jota. His shot is blocked. They claim handball. Salah has another shot challenged by John McGinn. Again, it's still kept in Liverpool's possession. Oh, lovely press from Watkins to push Liverpool back to the halfway line with Fabinho. He goes out wide to Alexander-Arnold. Early ball in from him, deflected from target. Another throw into Liverpool. They're starting to grow into this game now. They're corners. They like to take them short, but they're very good with them. I'll give them that. It's taken long towards Salah. Obviously, no offside from a throw-in. And Salah's pass was actually poor, but it was kept in play by Wijnaldum even. Fabinho goes back to Kabak. And Villa need to press these more, otherwise they're just going to keep dominating the ball, keep recycling it, and just go. Because like we're struggling to get any touch of the ball right now. Fabinho is like the artist in midfield for Liverpool, spraying passes. He goes out wide again to Salah. Salah quite deep, more deep than usual. Fabinho's pass intercepted from Nakamba, but the loose ball again goes in Liverpool's way. Villa haven't really had a touch of the ball for 2 minutes now. As Roberto Firmino, edge of the Villa box. His pass intercepted from John McGinn. Villa clear their lines, and Watkins can put Phillips under pressure and win a throw-in for Aston Villa on the halfway line. Still goalless. Villa under a lot of pressure here. Well, Watkins actually did handle that in the box, but there's no way he'd get his hand out of the way. It was like a shot, and he was 2 or 3 yards away from the ball. If that's given, it's ridiculous because it pretty much hits his elbow for a start. And you know, a lot of handballs that are given are stupid. The rule needs to adapt even more, in my opinion. John McGinn gives it away to Fabinho, and Liverpool once again will have the ball. Oh, and they'll probably get a free kick for that as well. They will. Douglas Luiz with a foul on Fabinho. Handball, JK. Oh, to be fair, when Chelsea lost 5-2, I completely forgot about the game. And when I actually knew about it, it was like hours after it happened. So I'd never really had a chance to capitalise. And a challenge from John McGinn. We've got a free kick for that instead, rather than anything given the other way. Jota fouling McGinn, who's pretty much been a box-to-box player so far. Someone who, according to Sky anyway, labelled as Villa's number 10, defending for Aston Villa by the byline there. Furthest defender back for Aston Villa. So I'm not overly sure of his role right now. What game you won about? The West Brom 5-2. I see what you mean. I get it. Fam, what is it with Chelsea? Chelsea battling against relegation teams. It happened against Bournemouth last year. And it's happening again. Konza for Aston Villa. It goes back to Emi Martinez. Oh, it's a miss hit from Martinez. And Wijnaldum gets it for Liverpool. That's an unusual miss hit from Martinez. Usually his distribution's really good. But Villa, who started this game, I think, fairly brightly, are now really showing that they are probably going to sit in and be second best today, from what I've seen. Liverpool have had probably 70 to 80% of the ball already. Robertson for Liverpool. And he finds Nat Phillips. Phillips out wide to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent cuts inside against Trezeguet, and he's forced backwards. So Liverpool playing a bit more possession, a bit more... I'd say it's boring. Some people like this type of play. It's just picking the space, picking the pockets. A long ball from Nat Phillips, a 60, 70-yard pass. Cash heads it away. That was unexpected. John McGinn loses the challenge to Traore, gets the rebound though. Here's Firmino, edge of the box. Great tackle, Nakamba again. Marvellous Nakamba, my guy, is amazing at these little tackles outside the box, and he's done it again. It's the basics of defending, and they need to be appreciated more, because that possibly stops a goal. That little nick that he gets stops Firmino getting a shot from the edge of the box, and that could have been a goal for Liverpool. Nakamba, he's done that already 3 or 4 times, and we're only 10 minutes into the game. I don't do shout outs on the channel, to be honest, But I'll read any comment that you say, and everyone else who's in the chat, your comment gets put onto the live stream, so everyone will see your name. Goal kick to Aston Villa 10 minutes in. Still, it's been a bit flat of a game so far. I know Liverpool at home try and dominate possession against teams, and obviously they don't. I've never thought Liverpool have had an out-and-out striker. I've never really looked at Firmino as an out-and-out striker. So they play like the 2010 Spain way, which is just pass, pass, pass with a fake false 9. John McGinn put in Robertson under pressure. He has to go back to Alisson, who he has to clear to the halfway line. And Salah, who's done well to keep it in play, but then a great tackle from Target to give Aston Villa the ball back. Nakamba for Villa. Back towards Konza. Konza switches to play to Cash. First time pass to McGinn, and it's a good tackle from Fabinho. So Fabinho and Nakamba are so similar. So similar, breaking up the play. Fabinho as well has the passing range that I think Nakamba lacks. Pass from Robertson into the middle. It's intercepted. He does get it back, Robertson. And he finds Gigi Wijnaldum. What are your thoughts on Grealish being out for the rest of the season? He's not official to be out for the rest of the season, but for the next few weeks, it's gonna be rough. Hopefully, he can get back for the Euros. But if he doesn't play, then Southgate doesn't have a reason to put him in. I know that sounds stupid, but Southgate will use anything he can. Trezeguet with the long ball forward, and Watkins just nearly gets there. Alisson does a nice little trick there to flick it past Watkins. But with a simple long ball from Trezeguet, all the dominance that Liverpool have done this game were nearly completely undone by a long ball from Trezeguet towards Watkins. Would have been a very prime West Brom type of goal. It's a complete hoofball. Very nearly 1-0 to Aston Villa there. If Alisson wasn't as quick off his line, it very nearly could have been. LFC are all over us, gonna get knackered as I predicted. Mo and Jota running the show. They've not done anything. It's the midfield. It's Fabinho that's done a lot today. 2-0 Liverpool looks like the game of stopping them from scoring rather than looking for a win. I think we'll just build. We'll do what we do a lot against a lot of big teams. We'll just build from the back. Keep it nice and tight. Keep 10 men behind the ball. Milner goes back to the corner taker of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but his touch was very, very poor, and it'll be a goal kick to Aston Villa. So far, the best players for Liverpool have been Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Milner have really done well in midfield. Really done well. Steph says, come on, Jota. He's been all right. He did kind of pick up a slight injury. I think he's walked off since. But he's been muscled a little bit. He could actually do well this game, but as of right now, he hasn't looked that threatening, but it's very, very early on. Dean, for goodness sake. Long ball taken from Martinez, gone straight to Milner. Jota's picked it up for Liverpool. Looks for Salah, and he might get there. Salah has missed the one-on-one with Emi Martinez, and it's again a Tyrone Mings mistake. Salah should score that, and Tyrone Mings, he did it against Fulham, and he's done it here. The goal kick wasn't great, to be quite honest, but Jota picks it up off his chest, threads the ball through, and Tyrone Mings tries to... I don't know what he's doing here. I think he tries to get a touch onto the ball, but his touch is so poor. It's like a cushion through ball to Salah, and he prods it past Martinez, and it's wide of the goal at least. But that would have been... If that would have gone in, which it very nearly could have been, that would have been 2 individual errors from Tyrone Mings in 2 games. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Thankfully, that hasn't come to bite us. But for a professional athlete to have a touch like that, and as I was saying as well, that Jota hasn't been that good this game. Lovely vision from him. Ironically, I don't think it was the pass. His initial pass. It was Tyrone Mings' cushion touch that enabled Jota's ball to go towards Salah, because I think the initial Jota pass was a bit too overhit. But very nearly 1-0 to Liverpool, and it probably should have been. Anyone else dislike our goalkeeper shirts and away shirt? They need to be bright, obviously, to stand out. I think goalkeeper shirts in general just are ugly, and they need to be. Liverpool have a black goalkeeper kit, and I don't overly see why, because like black and red, especially in the shade, can look quite similar. They're one of the few teams. Firmino has a shot from distance that has gone sailing wide. You're you're a Wolves fan. Fair enough. And considering we're Villa, you'll definitely want him to score, I presume. Firmino, I think, goes for a bit of a speculative effort there. Always travelling wide. A bit disappointing. If you're a Liverpool fan, that's a bit of a disappointing effort on goal. Yes, AJ actually made it before half time. Hello, Jackson. What's good? Mings on fraud. What? That was poor from Tyrone Mings. That was really, really poor. But we get away with it. We move on. But this man has to watch his touch, man. 2 games in a row. Like, I see that at Sunday League level. Do you think you'll get Europe? No chance. No chance. We are too far off. If Grealish didn't get injured, maybe. But that cost us. 2 wins in, 6-7 games for Villa is not good enough. We don't score enough goals. Watkins battles well against Trent, though. Wins the ball back for Aston Villa. Lays it off to Target. Target back to Nakamba. Maybe the first bit of possession for Villa since the first couple minutes. Cash goes for an early ball. It's deflected. Might bounce kindly. Louise into the box. Doesn't get a clean header. The ball deflects out wide. Throw into Aston Villa by the byline. The deflection actually helps us a little bit there. And Douglas Louise coming in from midfield nearly got a strong connection there. But it will be a throw into Aston Villa. Brentford boy, got to enjoy chat. I think Brentford are going to go up. I have a feeling. Ivan Toney, what a player. LPS is back. Villa needs to attack. Cash with a long throw for Aston Villa towards Tyrone Mings. Doesn't get there. Genie Wijnaldum does. Konza. His header was fairly poor, to be quite fair. Firmino on the counter-attack. Plays it towards Salah. But brilliantly defended by Matt Target. And it'll be a throw into Liverpool. He kept up with Salah there, Target, which is something I weren't overly sure he was going to do. Firmino plays a throw into Salah. Gets it back. Plays it to the edge of the penalty area. Here is Fabinho. His pass. Oh, lovely ball to Milner. Milner, I tell you what, such an underrated player. Little flick passes here and there. Liverpool get another throw in. And a lovely throw from Milner to Firmino in the box. He plays it into the middle. It's Jota. Jota Fabinho, edge of the box for Liverpool. Salah now. His touch was poor. He has to give it out wide. Trent's cross into the middle. Martinez just about does enough. An offside is given in the end. But that was touch and go defending from Villa there. Just about keeping the ball out of the back of the net. It's all that, I think, was down to James Milner. A lovely throw to Fabinho. And the ball eventually was played to Fabinho at the edge of the box. Salah couldn't get a shot away. Trent's cross into the middle was very, very good. Causes Martinez a lot of problems. Thankfully, an offside was given and Villa can get away with it. Do you think Toney is on the... I wouldn't say he's the same level. He has to show what he can do in the Premier League. But he's very good. He could do a Watkins very easily. An offside for Trezeguet, which will mean a free kick to Liverpool. It is 70-30 possession. I guess that pretty much spot on. It is 70% of the ball. No, my ball knowledge is good. I'm sorry if we beat Liverpool, and Liverpool needs to either sack Klopp or train properly. It could just be a one-off. I think sacking Klopp after all this would be very harsh, considering how much they actually owe him. So I don't think they'd make a rash decision like that, considering, Van Dijk is out, Gomez is out, the two, arguably one of the 2 strongest defenders in the whole league. So the fact they're doing okay with them out injured says a lot, I think. Martinez goes long for Aston Villa, looking for Trezeguet, takes off his chest. Trez doesn't win a free kick, although I thought he should have. Trent looked like he fouled him. A long ball played towards Jota, and it's an easy catch for Martinez, who bowls it out. I think that should have been a free kick. Trezeguet took it well. I think Trent got in the back of him. McGinn, his pass is poor. Picked up by Wijnaldum for Liverpool. Nearly 20 minutes in, still goalless. Wijnaldum against Louise. He's forced backwards. Trent finds Jota. Chance for Liverpool. Jota's shot. Always rising. Goal kick Villa. That linesman definitely bench presses. Oh dear. Brentford are just a Norwich and West Brom. Great in the Championship, but will be murdered in the Prem. Watford look established. They're showing the replay of the Salah chance, and that's really poor finishing from him, considering he's their top scorer, and I think still the league top goal scorer. If I'm wrong, let me know. But for that's really poor. He should have scored that chance. Chance for target. He plays the ball to Watkins. Is there a free kick to Villa? Again, the referee doesn't give it. Watkins' touch was fairly poor, but I think Nat Phillips got into him a little bit. Maybe I'm a bit biased. And I only saw it once. Here's Robertson for Liverpool. Jota, a bit more deep than usual, allows Robertson to overlap. Milner to Fabinho on the halfway line. Fabinho is forced backwards from Douglas Luiz. Here's Robertson for Liverpool. Switches the play, diagonal pass towards Salah, well intercepted from target. And Villa have it on the ball now. Trezeguet falls backwards to Tyrone Mings. He'll probably do a long pass instead. Goes to target. Villa yet to register a shot on goal to really kind of demonstrate how much this has been a Liverpool display so far. Here's Konza for Aston Villa. Konza to Luiz. Luiz out wide to Cash. We often do this type of passing where a man in midfield will drop deep and then flick it out wide, and it's usually to the right hand side. We like to trust Cash with his touch. Ball play to Target. Target to Nakamba. Villa actually keeping possession. Nakamba to Konza. He goes long towards Trezeguet. He might... Oh, Trent has won that well, but Trezeguet battling Trent. Trent gets away with it. Just about. He got muscled, but he kept his composure, kept his balance. Target for Villa. Luiz. Good tackle from Fabinho. Well, I thought it was. Apparently, a free kick's been given. Considering all the fouls that haven't been given, and the fact that one was, I thought he won the ball very cleanly there. Yeah, he wins the ball cleanly. That's a poor decision, I think. I think he wins the ball there. But I'll take it. Here's a free kick to Aston Villa. I'm sure if we score this, which I doubt anyway, but if we do score this, that will probably be ruled out. I don't think that's a free kick. He gets it cleanly. And look, this is what I mean. I'm not a bias. I try not to be biased. I will say that's not a foul, I don't think. But yeah. I don't know why Dean is trying to use my chat as Tinder right now. Free kick comes in. Konza's header! And it's a good save from Alisson. It's a good directional header from Konza across the goal. Heads it down quite low. Good goalkeeping from Alisson. Liverpool on the counter-attack towards Salah. He's in a good position. Villa only have a few plays back. Salah, great tackle. Target, man. Matt Target, brilliantly defended. Liverpool still keep the ball, but they stop the counter-attack. Fabinho for Liverpool. Fabinho out wide to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Again, they're trying to set up their players. They've pushed their players forward. But they're not in any hurry to get the ball into the box. And it's very common with Liverpool, I will say. Here's Robertson on the left-hand side. Nutmegs Traore with a pass. Finds Milner. Milner to Fabinho. Fabinho clips it out wide to Salah. Good touch from Salah. Against target. Finds a pass in the middle to Wijnaldum. It goes down under the challenger Luiz. Nothing given. Counter-attack is Trezeguet. Great turn from Trez. Good attack for Villa. It's Watkins. Ollie Watkins, he goes down, no free kick given, sliding challenge from Trezeguet, and if that would have connected, that also would have been a foul. What an opportunity for Aston Villa, not taken. And I think Watkins possibly looking for a free kick there. Is Salah on the ball, very end-to-end now. Salah against Tyrone Mings, and that's brilliant defending from the captain. There'll be a throw into Liverpool, very, very end-to-end here. But Watkins should have done more with that, I feel. 2-on-2 there. And possibly trying to win a free kick at the edge of the box, or maybe a little bit more. Please along my text. Do you think Villa can make Europe? I think we could next year, but I think it's done this year. That's my opinion. I don't think we win anywhere near enough games. Brentford, I don't know. Too many teams have done badly. Too many teams have done well. You could do a Leeds. You could do a Sheffield United in 2 seasons. You could have a good first season and then crumble like Sheffield United, is what I mean. So we'll have to wait and see. Cross comes in for Liverpool, defended from Tyrone Mings, not cleanly though, and John McGinn heads it back to Emi Martinez. Don't end Liverpool beaten run, please, Villa. Oh, don't end Liverpool's... Wait. Oh, don't end Liverpool's beaten run. So you want us to beat Liverpool? I think that's what you mean. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know. Because they have lost 6 games in a row, Liverpool, at home in the Premier League. So, you know, this is an opportunity to beat them again. And a lot of them games have been like 1-0s. Oh, Jota does really well, and I think he wins a free kick there against Konza. It is a free kick. He's done brilliantly there, to be fair, Jota. All on his own. A yellow card is also given to Konza. I think that's a bit harsh. Maybe. He does hold him a little bit. Yeah, I think it's a yellow, it's fair. He does hassle him a little bit. Free kick to Liverpool, 25 minutes in. Still goalless at Anfield. Villa, the only shot on goal we've had has been a Konza header from a free kick. Didn't realise Liverpool were playing at home. Easy. Yes, where is it, Brentford boy? Free kick taken from Alexander Arnold to the back post. Header away from Konza. Trezeguet, lovely touch from Trez away from Milner. Should be a free kick. It is. Milner with a foul on Trez. Couldn't stop him. Free kick to Villa. And that's good from Trezeguet, actually. Very good. He did well to get away from Milner, and Milner had to foul him to stop any progression, any counter-attack. And it's a good foul on a Liverpool perspective because it's not a yellow card and it stops the attack. You're the GOAT. I appreciate that. That's nice. Make it 8. Is it 8 losses at home? It's like, I think they have 6, so this would be number 7, I think. I don't know. I think with the fact that we beat them, you know, they really took us seriously, which I don't think they did at Villa Park. They're definitely not, you know, forcing their opportunities. They're being really patient. They're playing quite slow, which is, a lot of people think it's boring. It is 6, yeah. They haven't played at home in a while, so it's still 6, yeah. But yeah, it's still goalless at Anfield, sorry. Villa yet to really test Alisson. It's a bit annoying. The only chance we've really had has been like a soft header from a free kick. Other than that, it was Watkins that had like a 2-on-2, and he fell over under a challenge from Nat Phillips. But we've not really pushed them as much as, well, anyway, as near as much as what I wanted them to do. But we're still in this game. Anything can happen. And I think like Burnley were battered by Liverpool, but still won the game. Brighton, to be fair, I think Brighton competed quite well, but again won 1-0. And Fulham, I think, were also fairly dominated and won. Jacob Ramsey is looking like he's going to come on for Villa. Douglas Luiz has gone down with an injury, which will probably force John McGinn backwards and put Ramsey more in the attacking role. Yet to score for Villa, got an assist in a League Cup game against Bristol City this season, but yet to do anything massive in the Premier League. You should have kept. You say that, but you used the Watkins money to buy Ivan Toney, and he's done even better for you. So I think that was a good sale. You've not really regretted it, and if you go up, you definitely won't have regretted it. You've got a player who's done the same, if not more, for way cheaper, and you've made loads of profit. And Exeter City have made loads of profit as well. So we've given 2 clubs a lot of money here. Hey Freddie, hi AJ. It's all right, Freddie. It's all right. How you been, my friend? I'm a bit frustrated with this Douglas Luiz injury. I would have really liked him to stay on. He doesn't look too hurt. This is the annoying thing. He's walking fine. So I'd be actually surprised if he does get substituted here. He's not limping or anything, but maybe it's more of a precautionary thing if he does come off. But yeah, this will probably mean 2 to 3 minutes stoppage time as well at the end of 45 minutes. And it's still 0-0. I think other than the Salah one-on-one, I think that's the last real opportunity for Liverpool. They've had like a little bit of half chances since then. The physios are talking to each other with Luiz. I think Luiz wants to stay on, but they're possibly trying to convince him to come off. There's been a lot of debate here, because Jacob Ramsey is already prepared. He's been given an armband, obviously for the black armband for the Duke of Edinburgh thing. I think he's really disappointed. Maybe he's going to come back on. I think Jacob Ramsey is actually been told to go to the bench. So after all of that, Jacob Ramsey, who's already got prepared, and looks like he's going to go back onto the bench. Luiz is probably going to battle out his injury, which is fair enough. It's something I thought, something I wanted to happen anyway. Because he didn't look that hurt, and the physios, I think, were trying to convince him to come off, but he wants to battle on. Fair play. I'd love to see that. Thrown for Aston Villa. It was a poor touch from Robertson. John McGinn to take. He looks perfectly fine. He looks perfectly fine. Is Matty Cash to take the throne for Villa? Cash looks for McGinn. We're giving the ball away from a throw-in, which is a bit poor. He tried to play put it into the path of McGinn, but he didn't quite get there. There's a chance for Jota. Tries to get it on his right boot. Jota on the edge of the D. Goes to the far side with Robertson. Here's Wijnaldum. Here's Fabinho doing well. Fabinho now to Milner on the left. James Milner. He's looking for a cross. Gets a 1-2 off Fabinho. He also gives it back, and that should be a free kick to to Liverpool. John McGinn's foul on Fabinho, edge of the box. It's a good shooting position, I think. All the takers for Liverpool. I think even Trent could get a bit of a knuckleball here. It's definitely a good distance to have a go from. James Milner, Trent, and Robertson all around this. I think this will be a right-booted effort. You could curl it with a Robertson left boot, or you could go for a knuckleball, and that's what I would do. I think Trent should have a go here for Liverpool. Not like I'm trying to convince them to score or anything, but if I'm anywhere inclined of Liverpool, I would think Trent should have a go here. It'd be a silly goal to give away. AJ, imagine if we kept Watkins, played him like Villa do, and also got Tony. You don't play a two-man up-front system. Trent to take the free kick for Liverpool. And it's just gone above the net. Very nearly 1-0. He went for the top bin effort. Went for a side foot rather than a knuckleball. Just trying to finesse it into the corner. Not a bad effort. It's possibly about a foot or two under the crossbar. Ooh, I think Martinez had it covered though. His hand was literally covered where the post met the crossbar. Corner comes in. Header! And it's just put over from Jota. Apparently Martinez, according to the referee anyway, got a touch to the free kick, which I didn't see. So a corner was taken. Robertson found Jota, who won his header against Tyrone Mings, and possibly should have scored. It is a free header. It's poor defending from Villa. We left. So Jota was technically half free. Mings had to come across to help defend, but he couldn't make the space in time. Jota should probably score that. You're also watching Anfield Agenda to hear both sides. Nice, I like that. That's good. He'll probably be way more biased for like where I'm more even. But I've heard his views. I like him. He's a good bloke, but he's definitely a biased bloke. he's definitely biased. We started playing 3-5-2. Oh, fair enough. I thought you played a 4-3-3 system or 4-2-3-1, however you want to put it. Cash for Villa on the halfway line still. Goalless Anfield. Cash goes long towards Ollie Watkins. He doesn't win his header, but neither does Robertson. Kabak goes back to... Oh, he goes back to Alisson. And Ollie Watkins nearly steals the ball away from Alisson there. Very composed goalkeeping. I'll give you that. It's the second time he's done it now. If he loses the ball there, he's in big trouble. Big trouble. He's alright. He's shouting about the free kick, though. The free kick was good. Trent Alexander-Arnold goes long. Good header away from target. Louise with a nice header to Nakamba. Good feet from him. Well, it was good feet until he gave it away. It's Firmino for Liverpool to Wijnaldum. He's done quite well. I don't know why he gets a lot of hate for Liverpool. Salah driving at Aston Villa. Wijnaldum now. Back to the edge of the box to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Cross comes towards the far post. Cut out by Cash. Fabinho wins it back for Liverpool. He goes all the way back to Alisson, which is a bit bizarre. He had to do a 50-yard pass back to his own goalkeeper. Phillips for Liverpool. He finds his centre-back partner. Liverpool have already pushed the fullback quite high. They've played out to the left-hand side. Heavy pass to Robertson, thrown to Aston Villa. That's poor. That will be something that'll be critiqued, I think. Alisson and composure since then. That is 2 or 3 times already. He's had like these scenarios where he's had to come out to the ball first, and good little bit of nice feet from Alisson. Does well. Doesn't make a silly mistake. Doesn't try and take on anyone. Just does a simple flick here and there, and he's obviously quite confident with his feet. Apparently. Hello. What's up? You just woke up, so you're late. No worries, man. I appreciate you're here. How you doing? It is still goalless at Anfield. How do you join the group thing? So if anyone does want to join. I do have a couple members already. I've just posted a link that should come up now. There we go. If you want to join it, click the link. It is very cheap. It's cheaper than any Twitch sub. I've made it very, very cheap for you guys. You can get sub emotes, badges, and all that stuff. And access to new videos like early as well. Very good. So if you do want to help, no one's forced to. If you do want to help support me, you can do that. I'm also going to, well, when we get more members, I can add more emotes. So I won't just have all of them as Villa ones, because obviously not everyone here will be a Villa fan. And I want to do some England games. I could do some England emotes. Shot from Cash from distance. And it nearly threatens Alisson. It's a good save from Alisson. It's a shot on target. Every time I try and talk about my member thing, there's always a Villa opportunity. So yeah, if anyone does want to support the channel, that'd be great. I appreciate it. Here's Trent for Liverpool. I'm just going on that shot. Cash about 35-40 yards out. Went for a speculative shot, a bit of a daisy cutter. Good interception from Trezeguet as Liverpool were under virtually no pressure. Traore for Aston Villa. Great pass towards Trezeguet, and his shot was lacking. Completely lacking. Well, that's a letdown because that's a great pass from Traore. And Trez really should have took that on before shooting. I think he rushed the opportunity. A free ball play towards Jota. Cash, very good defensively from Matty Cash. Good pace, good strength. Plays it back to Martinez, who goes long for Villa. I will be streaming the Euros, absolutely 100%. I will be doing every England game. And eventually when we disappoint, I'll do other games. Cross comes into the middle. No foul given. Salah shot. And it's always rising. Again, Salah, bit of a disappointment. Villa looking for a foul on the left-hand side that wasn't given. Or a possible offside. Yeah, we were looking for an offside from Robertson. Which I think if Liverpool scored, that possibly would have been looked at. But he put it way over, so no worries there. Goalless at Anfield. Yeah, the Euros games I'm very interested to do for sure. I want to do a lot of the knockout games. So there's loads of games that are going to be on every day. So yeah, it'll be quite fun to do on the channel. Douglas Luiz for Villa. Tries a long pass. It actually sliding interception from Roberto Firmino. Konza picks it up for Villa. Konza goes long towards John McGinn. Good header away from Robertson. Villa pick up the second ball with Luiz. Dribbles past for Wijnaldum and wins a free kick for Aston Villa. Very good from Douglas Luiz. We'll do Brentford games. Well, you promised 2 Brentford games at the end of the day. Villa away and Villa at home if you go up. How about that? Champions League final, semi-final. Oh, yes. So this is something I was thinking about and something I've talked about on the channel. I may do the Champions League games. I may do the semis. So 2 semis and the final. Well, technically, 2 legs of 2 semis. I may do them because I've had a lot of DMs and I've had a lot of people going to my live stream say to do it, so it's something that I probably will do as well, which will be the first non-Villa content on the channel. Here's a chance for Jota for Liverpool. His shot is a simple save for Emi Martinez. It will bring it will 100% bring new people into the channel, and yeah, I can give a full-on unbiased view because trust me, I will not be biased to any team. But yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. I'm interested to see who will make it. It's gonna be interesting with the quarterfinals, second legs. I already think City, will go through. It's gonna be tight, but I think City will. I think PSG with 3 away goals, I think they're gonna go through. Chelsea, unless they massively bottle, will go through. And who's the other one? I can't think of the other game off the top of my head. Yeah, more people see it, exactly. It'd be good. Not just Villa fans or Liverpool fans or, Premier League fans in general. Jota is perceived to have fouled Matty Cash. It'll be a free kick to Villa. 5 minutes till half time, still goalless. This game is slowly fizzling out. This feels like a 0-0 type of game. It really does. It has that type of energy to it. Emi Martinez goes long, picks out a pass towards the left-hand side with Target. Target to Douglas Luiz for Villa. Dribbles past Firmino quite well. Forces a pass to the right side. Good pick out from Luiz. Very well played. Here's Cash on the overlap. Loads of energy from him, and Traore's ball is shocking. His ball forward is really, really poor, and that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. Not impressed in the slightest. That was really poor. Both goalkeepers for both sides playing well. Yeah, they are. I think Alisson's had less to do, but he's done it well, and I think Martinez has done well with his shot stopping. He saved a lot of the near post, which some keepers struggle with. And yeah, I think they've done well. I think defensively both sides have been good, but going forward, Salah's been really poor. I think Traore has been quite poor for Villa. Trezeguet, I always feel like with Trezeguet does really well one game, and then the next game we don't see it. I've never seen consecutive good games from Trezeguet, and it's the only disappointment I feel. Trying to look on our bench to see what we can bring on. Barkley, El Ghazi, Davis, Jacob Ramsey are all players we can use. Chance of Liverpool as they won the ball from a throw-in is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Great block from target, sliding in. He deflected it off his back. Traore for Aston Villa under pressure, dribbles past Milner brilliantly there. Traore against Firmino, lovely footwork. Nice bit of composure. Nakamba forward to John McGinn. Nakamba gets it back from McGinn. Finds Traore. He goes backwards towards Matty Cash. So, I don't get Traore. He does something so well, but then just messes up simple passes. He's so annoying. But we could keep him on, and he can do one bit of magic. Like the Fulham game, where I don't think he particularly had a good game. But lovely bit of footwork. Puts it across into the middle and a goal for Watkins. And not many players on our team would have done that type of thing. Long ball played towards Trezeguet, just about cleared away from Kabak. Robertson puts the ball out of play, and it'll be a throw into Villa. So our long passes, I think they've been okay. I think we've created little bits from them, I will say. But our throw-ins have been poor. Once again, we give the ball away from a throw-in. And that's something that needs to be addressed. Sometimes you should just do the basics. Oh, poor pass from Nakamba. Intercepted from Salah. Chance for Liverpool. Oh, poor pass from Firmino. Well, if that was a better pass, Salah would have been in. He still keeps the ball, Salah, but he obviously has to go out wide to Trent. His cross in, deflected away from Tyrone Mings. Liverpool still keep the ball. Wijnaldum, his shot is deflected away from target. Milner keeps the ball in Liverpool's possession for a second time. Wijnaldum goes for a cross, and it's well caught by Emi Martinez. Little mistakes from Villa, but we're getting away with it. NK1 says, I guess no 7-2 this time. Well, I think with Grealish being out injured, it obviously it causes less of an opportunity for that. But yeah, I would have been very surprised to see if Steven's scoring half those goals, but you never know. I do not. I used to. I played it from when the game first came out, but I don't play it anymore. Long ball played forward. Liverpool win it back with Milner. See, some long passes we do are really poor. Konza tries to pick out a pass. Louise with the second ball. Louise to McGinn. John McGinn to Watkins. Chance. Watkins! Yes! Ollie Watkins scores for Aston Villa! What a goal out of nowhere! Out of absolutely nowhere. Ollie Watkins, shot deflected. 1-0 to Aston Villa on the stroke of half-time here. Let's go, boys! What a pass! What a goal! To be fair, I don't think we deserved it, but brilliant pick out from Douglas Luiz to McGinn. McGinn fakes a shot, plays in Watkins, and he uses, I think, Kabak as cover. So Alisson doesn't have any clue where this shot is going, and because of that, he doesn't react, and the shot actually hits the palm of Alisson and goes in. I'm just seeing the replay again. Yeah, that's poor goalkeeping from Alisson. The shot is down the middle, but I think it's because Kabak completely covers his view. I don't care. It's 1-0 to Aston Villa. And, we've been dominated. We've been absolutely dominated this game. But this is time and time again of Liverpool. How many times at home have they dominated games and lost? And it's always been 1-0s. Fulham, Brighton, Burnley. Like, we've seen this time and time and time again. And very early to say it, but it could happen again today. It very nearly could happen again today. And I find it funny. A Dust goes in and says, "Does it look like Villa will win? Because if so, I'll put £4 on." Well, if you would have said that a minute ago, you could have got loads of money from it, even a cash out. So that was just poor timing. Anfield Agenda must be absolutely losing their mind right now. That guy, I'd be losing my mind. That is so poor from Liverpool. One of the few mistakes they've made defensively, because they had no pressure. Douglas Luiz and John McGinn, lovely interplay. McGinn does something very clever, right? He's shaping up to shoot with his left boot, but at the last second plays a pass instead, and it completely confuses Phillips and Kabak. And suddenly Ollie Watkins has the ball at the edge of the box, and Watkins uses Kabak as a shield. He shoots through Kabak, and Alisson has no chance because he doesn't see it. He has to be super lucky. And even though the shot is down the middle, he has no time to react. So it's hard for me to critique Alisson. I think it's poor defensively from Liverpool. They need to see things like that coming. Because John McGinn never shoots his left boot. I've never known him to score with his left boot. See, I think that's just very poor defensively. Hello, George. Hello. Yes, you got away with it. It was quite loud for me as well because it really caught me off guard. It really did. I wasn't expecting a shot to come in, to be quite honest. AJ the goat. My voice is. No one heard that. I'm in a good mood. NK wants to swear Anfield is cursed. It's starting to feel like it, man. Because how many times have they done really well in terms of possession and chances, and they've failed to hit the mark, and then one defensive lapse and they've conceded a goal. Super John McGinn, lovely ball. Lovely ball. Cash to take the throw for Aston Villa. 3 minutes of added time have been shown. We've already played one. Cash finds Watkins, gets it back. He then tries to flick it over the head of Milner. It doesn't work. Villa will concede a free kick. I think that was a bit poor. We could have actually put a ball into the box there. Instead, he tries to find the man short. We're looking on the replay again. Luiz to McGinn. McGinn fakes a shot, finds Watkins. Lovely goal. Lovely goal. It's not a clean shot, I will say. But in terms of the passing and in terms of like the cleverness of Watkins to use Kabak, it's a lovely goal. But the finish itself was actually quite poor. Nakamba wins the ball off Firmino. Oh, Trezeguet tries a backheel to Luiz. Villa getting fancy. Long ball play, Jota. He'll keep that in play. Jota with a chance at Liverpool. He's in the box here, pulls it back. Robertson deflected off the line. Firmino 1-0. Roberto Firmino scores. That's poor defensively from Villa, and Liverpool are back on level terms in added time. It's a poor goal. It's a really poor goal. Jota does really well. No celebration from Firmino. It's all started from a back heel from Trezeguet, which he shouldn't do really. A long ball play. This actually could be offside though. Look at that. Long ball play towards Jota. He has the pace to keep it in play because it's slightly overhit. Jota pulls it back. Robertson, his shot was deflected off Mings. It just fell kindly for Firmino to stick it away. It's like a FIFA goal really. It's rebounds. And Firmino, if anything, looks frustrated that he scored. 4 or 5 bodies in the way to block a shot. No one gets there. The goal will probably stand. So he looked onside to me. Although we've seen one for Wolves get disallowed. For a very similar thing. VAR will have a look at this. They will have a look at this. Oh, so if Cash actually hasn't touched the ball here, the goal is ruled out for offside. I don't think he does. This actually might be ruled out for offside, boys. I don't think he touches the ball there. If he doesn't touch the ball, Jota's offside. VAR are watching this over and over again. If he touches the ball, it's a very slight flick. But Jota would be offside. He would be offside, I think. He would be. He would be offside. That shouldn't be a goal. I don't think... Well, it's close. They're going to get the measurements out again. Oh, he might be on. I'm really trying to see. This is close, man. Back in the day, they say they give the benefit of the doubt to the striker, which that would mean he's onside. I think he's onside, yeah. They are getting the lines out here. Oh! It is Jota's shoulder versus Konsa's knee. If they disallow that, Klopp is going to go mental. Well, they've established that Cash doesn't touch the ball. Offside! Yes! It's not going to count! It will not count! An offside has been given. Wow! It will not stand. It will not stand. An offside for Jota has been given as Matty Cash doesn't touch the ball. The goal will not count and Liverpool fans will be furious. Liverpool fans will be absolutely furious. I think that's harsh. It's so harsh, man. It is so harsh, I think. If that's the other way, I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think how I'd react. It will be on Twitter. You will see it on Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. It's one of those where you give the benefit of the doubt to the striker. I think it's a dodgy one. It's a dodgy one. It's a real... It will be one of those... put in the VAR compilations, you know. Bertrand Traore has also gone down injured for Villa. We've actually played 5 minutes over the time. 5 minutes over 45. Only 3 minutes of added time have been played. And there's half time at Anfield. It is 1-0 to Aston Villa at half time. Wow. Wow, we got some things to talk about, lads. Okay. So, just to recap, from like the start of the game, Milner's already in the ears of the officials. We started fairly brightly, but then started to fizzle out. Liverpool dominated the game for a good 20-30 minutes. Little mistakes here and there, but neither team really capitalising. Konsa had a shot saved. Salah should have scored. He was put through 1-0. Villa are winning. Spooky gaming from an Ollie Watkins goal. We'll get into the juicy bits. Tyrone Mings made a mistake which put Salah through and he put it wide. He really should have scored that. It's poor finishing. Ollie Watkins then scored for Villa. The ball was given away. I think it was either by... it was given away by Robertson, actually, I think, for Liverpool. The ball was won back from Luiz. He played in John McGinn. McGinn with a fake shot. Instead, through-balled it to Watkins. Watkins used Kabak really well as a cover. His shot down the middle was deflected in to the back of the net. Liverpool then equalised with a long ball play towards Jota. Cash... I thought he might have got a flick. Apparently, Cash didn't touch the ball at all. The ball was played over Cash's shoulder. Jota kept it in play, and eventually his pullback led to a Liverpool equaliser. But the goal has been ruled out for offside, and it was Konsa's leg against Jota's shoulder. And if I'm a Liverpool fan, I'm seething. I am seething. Alisson's worst scene. It's not poor goalkeeping from Alisson, in truth, because like it's easy if you don't play football, right? It's easy to say it's poor goalkeeping, but he has no idea where that shot is going to go. Kabak completely covers the ball. The shot goes through Kabak, so Alisson has like a second to react. He just doesn't react well enough. That's all I will say. But Liverpool will absolutely be seething over that. That is up there with one of the worst VAR decisions. I'm sure Twitter will absolutely have a field day with it, which I'm going to look online for right now. I'm sure that will be the only topic in the Liverpool comments. But we are winning 1-0. It's a very controversial 1-0, and I'm sure if we do end up winning the game, that will be their excuse, which you know is rightful to say the least. Cash missing the ball saves us. That's never offside. Sorry, game has gone. I think that's fair. That's on Villa's page. I don't even care. That's gone in our favour. The rule for offsides in VAR is garbage. Defo on, but oh well. 100% off. Oh, someone said 100% offside. I don't understand the problem. I think that's sarcasm. Do you think Liverpool... Wow. If they keep getting decisions like this, and I mean, take the decision away, they still played poorly. But it's looking really, really tight to see if they're going to make the top 5 or 6. They're going to have to really turn their fortunes around. Bullying Liverpool's... You're so right. Oh my days, you're so right. Watkins is just a beast. People discredit Watkins all the time, and Ollie Watkins has a chance to completely change a game, and it's what he's done today. Anfield Agenda just got a £100 donation with no react. The man, unreal. But he gets a lot of viewers now, so he can get away with it. But yeah. I'm going to go on... Well, Liverpool's Twitter will be a cesspit right now. I can already feel it coming. Haha, VAR is a joke. 200 likes to it. The game is gone. And then you've got all the meme comments. Decided I'm a rugby fan. Now good luck. I'm a Tottenham fan, but you've been robbed. Can someone explain to me how that is offside? What a joke. All my homies hate VAR. Just not offside, I can't lie. VAR is a scam. Game's gone. Look. As much as it benefits Villa, right? It is a disgusting decision to give. Like, if that would have been against... Say we score that. Say Liverpool scored against us, and then Watkins has scored that equaliser. I'd be devastated. I would be devastated that's ruled out. Because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Yeah, Calvin, I'm happy, but I'm also like... If that happened against Villa, I'd feel sick. I would feel really, really sick. It's not something I want in the game. VAR was not introduced to do that. Even without the lines, I thought he looked onside. I remember, when I was growing up playing football, like all the coaches who ever spoke to me have always said, you you lie on the shoulder of the defender, and the offside flag will go up, as long as it's not obvious. So they give the benefit of the doubt, is what they used to say. And in the Premier League now with VAR, you can't do that anymore. It is beyond the joke now, and it's something that the analysts will look at. You got Graham Souness, I'm sure it'll be. I'd love to hear his thoughts. I'm sure he's fuming. Yeah, they're talking about the goal now. So this all started from a Trezeguet back heel that went wrong. 60-yard pass from Trent, which is a fairly decent ball in truth. Jota stopped the ball, pulled it back. Robertson's shot was cleared off the line by Mings, but the ball fell kindly to Fabinho. The offside, those 8-2 on aggregate to Villa. Liverpool versus Villa a fixture is a joke. What is your final score at full time? So I think this decision could drive Liverpool to really push us now. This could really bite us in the arse. I'm gonna look on in your Discord. Karma though. Wait. Oh yeah, for the goal that yeah. The Chelsea one. Yeah, I remember that. It does swing round. It does 100% swing round. So like we've had some dodgy decisions go against us. Watkins alone. Watkins had a goal ruled out against West Ham. That would have got us a point. We've had goals against West Brom. Thankfully, went on to win the game. But it does swing round. Eventually, like if you have too many poor decisions, you will get a good one in the end. Jackson said, I'm sorry, if we win this, we go one up, they go one down, so we'll be 7th. That's decent. Well, it's very early, very, very early to see what this will do to the table. Liverpool could react really well to this, or they could react really badly to this. As of right now, which is a very, lucid thing to say, we do go 8th. We go 2 points behind Liverpool with the game in hand, 2 points behind Spurs, 4 points behind Chelsea. And they were miles away from us at one point. So if we do manage to win this game suddenly, we're not too far away from Chelsea. And even West Ham would be 5 points behind. So maybe the Europe chase might be back on, boys. No, I still think it's done. But because we could end up still losing this game. But a win here would at least put us in contention. I will say that. I still don't think we'd do it, but we'd be in the conversation. Welcome back, Brentford boy. Jackson said, remember when VAR wasn't a thing? That's what Liverpool is like. I man, I like VAR, and VAR has done a lot good. A lot of goals have been ruled out wrongfully, which is like the downside to it. But a lot of goals have been ruled out correctly because of VAR. I just think it's the officials who run VAR is the problem. We have awful officials in England. It's the reason why they don't go to European competitions and the World Cup. Paul said, "Hi AJ, just come back from decorating for my mum. How you doing? Looking forward to the second half." I'm doing great. I'm doing really, really well. I'm very happy with what's gone on. I'd like to see us on the ball more. I think we've been very fortunate, not only with the offside goal, but Salah missed a 1-on-1, and any other day he took that into the corner. So, everyone will look at the offside decision, even if, no matter what happens this game, that will probably be looked at a lot, especially if we get a win or even a point. They'll look upon that. And you could say rightfully so blame it as well if they do go on to lose 1-0. But if we had better officials running VAR, it wouldn't be a problem. Simple. It would not be a problem. We'd like to see you get Europa and get knocked out in the groups. It would be a Villa thing. It'd be a Villa thing to lose to some team in the back arse of Europe. I remember the last time we were in Europe, actually, Rapid Vienna have a proper habit of knocking Villa out of Europe. The last 2 times we were in Europe, they knocked us out. I cannot stand that club. Honestly, it can make some decisions that... Yeah, exactly. I remember one of the worst I've ever seen, Wesley against Burnley. Wesley was facing the wrong way and his heel was apparently offside. And the lines even merged together to make a new colour. Like, the decisions from VAR have been a joke. And I really want it to improve. I really want these decisions to eventually be less and less. I think they'll always be consistent. You'll never get referees who will get everything spot on, even with VAR. But I just want to see more of the consistency, that is all. I think that's all football fans want. Because it is good in the game. It really is. They've become quicker on decisions. That was one of the first criticisms of VAR, that they took too long to make decisions. Like, we were talking 4 or 5 minutes of conversation here, conversation there, talk to the linesman, go to the monitor. Now it's more, okay, we think this is offside. Will you please have a look at the monitor? Then they go to the monitor, make the decision. It's a lot faster now, and eventually we'll see, we'll see decisions hopefully improve, and maybe that's like one bad VAR decision a month rather than one bad VAR decision a week, is what it feels like. What do you think about the controversial goal that City got against Villa? Oh, that was shocking. That was shocking. The fact that they had to change the rule of they literally had to change the rules after that game so it doesn't happen. Like, it's so stupid. My man was 30 yards behind the defensive line, which was the reason why the offside rule was implemented, to stop people from sitting by the goal. Right? That was the point in offside, to stop that. And then Manchester City get away with a goal like that. It's stupid. It's completely stupid. But it won't happen again. So thankfully, we have saved hopefully we've saved a lot of clubs from conceding some really silly goals. I'm the biggest fan. When do you meet your fan? I've never met, well, other than a few people who know me in person, I've never met any of the supporters, and I've streamed on several platforms and stuff like that. Hello, the Villa TV. What's up? I'd be into going to like some gaming events like Insomnia, that if people want to go to and say hello, but I wouldn't treat it like a fan thing, because that's just weird. If you wanna meet me, whatever, I'd probably be in a Villa shirt or something. I'd be easy to point out. So yeah, I'm nowhere near that kind of level. So yeah, that'd be interesting. When is Jack Grealish coming back? Do you know? Well, Grealish was supposed to be back against Fulham, but then on the Saturday said he had problems again. Like, he felt something was off with his leg. So he rested, and then even Dean Smith said we'll probably give it another game. The physios have had a look since, and apparently he's done more damage, which will mean another few weeks, which he could be out for the rest of the season. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's just 3-4 games most. But it's not looking great. He's been out for a very long time. Score prediction for Chelsea Palace. Are you at home? I'll have a look at that. I'll have a quick goosey gander. Never. You're away. Oh, I'm gonna say at home, guarantee. I think you'll win 2-1. You'll win 2-1 away. Probably Mount will score, and trying to really think. I can see like a defender scoring. I'll say Mount and one of your centre backs will score a corner. How about that? And if you do win 2-1, then you know where to get your lottery numbers from, big man. You always wear the opposite jersey when Villa play. Oh, look, yeah, I'm glad you noticed that because it's something I don't mind doing. I do that shirt, by the way, is amazing. I love that shirt. It's probably one of my favourite Villa shirts of all time. I love wearing it. And this one I just wanted to wear the colours. Werner will not score. He probably will now I've said it, but I don't think he will. Villa TV, I was looking at the offside goal. It doesn't look offside at all, no. It's an awful, awful decision. Something I do not want to see. I'm not going to sit here and tell you like X, Y, and Z and why the goal should be ruled out because, if that happened to Villa, I'd be seething, and rightfully so. VAR is, in terms of the officials running it now, it is ruining the game. It's playing. I want Tammy Abraham to do more for Chelsea. Not even from a Villa perspective. Like I'd love Tammy to come back, but the man is being so underutilized. It does hurt me because Tammy Abraham pretty much got Villa promoted with his 30 goals in the Championship. So like we owe a lot to him, and then just to see him go back to Chelsea and like have like a half season of scoring like fair few goals, and then that's it. It's a bit disappointing for me to see. I really thought he'd push on, but instead Werner's come in, Giroud has come in, and his place is just completely gone. It's a bit of a shame. We have kicked off for the second half. It is Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 1. Ollie Watkins' goal is the difference. Villa take a throw in. John McGinn is quite well held, which will mean Liverpool get the ball back with Milner. He goes long down the left channel. Already a decent looking ball, and Tyrone Mings has to come across to stop Jota, which he does. Throw into Liverpool by the corner flag. Very good from Jota, good pace. Probably been one of their best players so far today. Here's Fabinho for Liverpool. He goes backwards. I can't believe they need lines to see. Yeah, it's so silly. It's such a silly goal to rule out. Is Salah out wide to Alexander-Arnold. Already a poor pass. Throwing to Villa. Shot conversion rate at home is the lowest. Liverpool have the lowest in 2021 of 0.9. They've scored one goal in 113 attempts at home, which is a 0.9% conversion. One goal in 113 is... It is unreal. Traore wins the ball off Milner. Good play from Traore. Plays the ball towards Trezeguet. He doesn't win the ball. In fact, he fouls his man. Free kick to Liverpool. Let's make a crazy prediction. 3-0 to Villa full time. If we score the second goal, we win the game. Liverpool don't have the mentality right now to come back from 2. But if Liverpool score the next goal, they win they go on to win it. I think that will break that cycle. Right now, they're currently in it once again, heading towards defeat number 7 in a row. Trezeguet looks at Watkins with the header, doesn't win it. Nakamba with the second ball. He also gives it away towards Kabak. Milner out wide to the left-hand side, and here's Liverpool on the attack here. An early ball from Robertson towards Salah. Well intercepted from Martinez. I think Salah possibly would roll that into the corner. So lovely cross in from Robertson. An early ball in, left-footed towards the back post, and Martinez saw the danger, plucked the ball out. Very good goalkeeping. Love to see that. It's one of my favourite things about Emi Martinez, how fast he is, and like he's just a clever goalkeeper. Sees the danger really well. Luis for Villa towards Target. Target clips it towards Trezeguet. He doesn't win it. Luis gets it back for Aston Villa. Nakamba, good press from Liverpool. Nakamba has actually given the ball away under that press towards Robertson. Robertson to Fabinho, I think Fabinho and Jota have been the best 2 Liverpool players. The ball's forced back to Alisson. Alisson to Kabak. Villa have the fewest points, the fewest drop points from winning positions. We've only dropped 5, which was a win against Burnley, and 2 draws. I'm trying to think who they were. I think they were recent. The Newcastle stole a point from us in the 90th minute, and I cannot think of the other game for some reason. A yellow card has been given for Douglas Luiz, free kick to Liverpool. But basically, we don't drop many points. Newcastle are one of 3 teams to pick up points against Villa from a losing position. So yeah, well done actually to Steve Bruce. It's Firmino for Liverpool, but it still remains. Burnley are still the only team to beat us when we've took the lead in a game, which is, I think, a very good record. But the only problem is the other way around is also poor. Villa don't do well from a losing position. Fulham was the only second game. In fact, Fulham was the first game this season where we've come from behind to win. Kabak dribbles the ball past Trezeguet. Firmino edge of the box. Roberto Firmino shot deflected off Konza and very well held by Martinez. Good goalkeeping and good defending from Villa. I think Firmino is a little bit selfish there. He should look out wide. If he plays this ball out wide, yeah, he really should. He really should. Milner should be crying at him more for that, because he's quite free over that far side. Long ball played towards Traore. Good header away from Robertson. Traore has lost a lot of those individual battles, I feel. Milner falls backwards towards Phillips. Phillips to Wijnaldum. He's Fabinho for Liverpool. Fabinho, lovely 1-2 with Firmino. Plays the ball forward towards Salah. Salah's got the pace ahead of Mings. Here is Mo Salah. Holds the ball up, plays it to Robertson. Cross comes in, cleared away from Konza. Milner gets it back, goes back to Robertson. Robertson to Salah in the box to Liverpool. Here's Firmino on his right boot. It's forced back to his left boot. Cross comes in. Nakamba gives it away. Salah shot. It's gone wide. The shot was, well, it was so bad. It very nearly was like a pass towards Jota, who would have had a tap-in, because Trezeguet left his man and Target went to cover the back post. Milner to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum back up wide to Trent as the corner was taken quickly. And eventually they get another corner as Luiz heads it away. Good start for Liverpool in the second half, to be quite fair. Trent to take the corner for Liverpool. They've gone short so many times. This time they will go long, and it will be very well caught from Emi Martinez. Very well done. This, I think, probably why they don't go longer very often. Very good goalkeeping. I think quite a poor goal kick. What's up, Brentford boy? What's good? Martinez bowls it out to Konza. Martinez has picked up the second most clean sheets of any Villa goalkeeper since 2010, which Brad Friedel kept 15. And then in 2009 he kept 13. And Bosnich kept 13 as well in 96. So yeah. You have half a heart? How's that work? See, he's a troll. Yeah, he's spamming a lot. He's spamming a lot. I appreciate if you don't spam too much. Don't flood the chat a lot. A long throw taken towards Trezeguet. He flicks it on to Traore. Traore does give the ball away, unfortunately. Wijnaldum gets lucky with a rebound. Villa yet to really have much of the ball in the second half. Eventually we get a goal kick as a through ball, very overhit. And Jota couldn't get a good touch onto the ball. we need to really get a foothold back in this second half. Otherwise, we are just gonna come across wave after wave of Liverpool attack. Sadio Mane preparing to come on as well, who has a very good goal scoring record against Villa. Unfortunately, scored the winning goal at Villa Park last season. Scored against us, I think, at Anfield as well. Traore heads it on, and Trezeguet picks up the ball here. Chance for Villa. Trezeguet towards Watkins. Out of nowhere, Villa have an attack. Ollie Watkins to Target. Target's cross deflects off Trent, and it'll be a Villa throw-in. That was wasted opportunity. The ball fell kindly towards Trezeguet. He found Watkins. I think Watkins should have run at Liverpool a little bit rather than lay off towards the left back. But not bad from Villa. First attack we've had in the second half, and it took us 7 minutes to do so. Target finds Trezeguet in the box. Trezeguet's cross towards Traore. Traore to Watkins, back to Traore. His shot is wide. First shot of the second half for Villa, and it is a fairly poor one. Still 1-0 to Villa. Lovely cross, actually, from Trezeguet. Traore laid it off to Watkins. Watkins gave it back to Traore, and his shot was really poor. I think he tried to finesse it in the far corner. Villa win it back, though, with Watkins, and he doesn't get the ball past Fabinho. If he does, Liverpool were in a lot of trouble there. Fabinho pretty much being the 5th defender for Liverpool. And Liverpool on the attack with Robertson against Nakamba, and his cross was a poor one, really, which was half cleared by Konza. Liverpool keep it in play with Milner. Oh, Milner's giving it away to Watkins. Villa have players forward. Watkins waits for McGinn. Here is John McGinn, edge of the box. McGinn, back to Watkins, to Trezeguet in the box. Trezeguet against Trent, and Trent has forced him out for a goal kick. Again, wasteful from Villa. Very wasteful from Villa. These counter-attacks, though, we're doing quite well in terms of pace and getting players in the right positions. So the passing has been good, but the end product has been a bit poor. And it's Trezeguet's end product again. Kind of walks the ball out of play. Not great from him at all. Here's Firmino for Liverpool. A very end-to-end footballer, at least I can say that. Liverpool play it out wide to Robertson. Robertson goes backwards to Roberto Firmino. Fabinho to Jota. Jota to Robertson, early ball in, well defended from Cash, corner to Liverpool at the Kop end. They have so much pace, and it's hurting us a little bit, and they're very, I can't think of the right word, they're very forceful to go down the left. They've barely ventured down the right hand side. It will be a corner taken on the left. It's a decent one. Mings heads it away. Salah on the volley, deflected away. That had my heart in my throat. Salah smashes a volley from the edge of the box. It thankfully hits a crowd of white and eventually is cleared. Another cross into the middle. Chance for Jota, and he pulls his shot wide of the post. Again, Liverpool created a chance out of nothing. A long ball, diagonal ball played from Trent Alexander-Arnold. It got flicked on by Fabinho. And Jota, I think, a bit selfishly goes for a shot there. But the Trent Alexander-Arnold's passes have been really good. His 50, 60-yard passes have caused us a lot of problems. Villa to play the ball from the back as Mings and Konza are there. Martinez ignores them both. Finds Matt Target instead on the halfway line. Target to Trezeguet. To Luiz. Luiz looks for Watkins, who's drifted out to left wing. Watkins now holds up play and in fact gives the ball away in doing so. Trent gets it back for Liverpool. Plays the ball to Salah. One touch pass from Salah to Firmino. Liverpool building again in midfield. In fact, Villa look a little bit exposed. Milner out to the left-hand side once again. And he finds Robertson. Chance. Robertson saved! And it's tapped in by Salah. It is an equaliser for Liverpool, and it has been coming. Mo Salah levels it. It's not been good enough from Villa. We've let them down the left-hand side far too many times. And it is a deserved equaliser for Liverpool. It's not been good enough from Villa. The second half has been quite poor. It's been simple through balls. Robertson with a great shot, actually, across the face of goal. And Emi Martinez couldn't keep it out. Salah heads it in at the back post. It's like a FIFA goal. It is a FIFA goal. It's a shot that's saved. It's the rebounder fell kindly. It's Mo Salah to head it in at the far post. Just to compliment on your backdrop, AJ, even down to the curtains, brilliant. I appreciate that. I really do. It is 1-0 at Anfield, and deservedly so. Liverpool have really played well in the second half. Villa have it back. Ball played towards Trezeguet, headed away from Kabak. Villa get the second ball with Luiz. See, we needed to take the opportunities that we had. We had two chances, and Traore put one wide. He's actually on the ball here, and he's lost the ball again. And he's actually given a foul. Liverpool play advantage. Salah skips away from target. We're looking a bit exposed again. Wijnaldum against Tyrone Mings, who's out of position. Tyrone Mings has to win this tackle, really, considering how far away he is from goal. He doesn't. Trent gives the ball away, thankfully. And it'll be a throw into Aston Villa. We were really caught out there. Salah did score a 1-yard out tapping at the end of the day. But yeah, any goal is a goal, technically. Target for Villa. Goes long towards Ollie Watkins. Trying to put Phillips under pressure. He does it. Ooh, nearly won a throw-in. Keeps it in play. Luiz wins a header, but it's given straight away to Trent, who plays a long pass again. Konza intercepts it. Salah wins it back for Liverpool. These 60-yard passes, man, are a joke. Firmino's cross towards Jota, who wins it for Liverpool. Robertson's shot save, but a foul has been given by Diogo Jota. On the hour mark, it is 1-1. No VAR check. I think he would have been onside. And to be quite honest, even if it would have been a harsh goal to concede, like say he would have been again controversially, is he onside, is he offside? After the one that wasn't given, I think it's fair. But it's just another example of Villa being poor in the second half after doing well in the first half, which completely overwrites everything that we've done, really. Here's Salah again for Liverpool. Villa just really not playing well. Mings with an interception, though, is good. Watkins wins the ball for Villa, but we win a free kick, though. Win a free kick. Fabinho considered to have fouled Watkins there on the hour mark. There's no way they're winning. Timo Werner should be Liverpool's most clinical striker if you play for him. Who do you think is the GOAT? Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Very easy to say. Pele, I think, was a great player as well, but also played in a different time, so it's hard to judge. Tyrone Mings clips out to the far side. Traore's touch again is shocking, and he should come off. He's had too many of those today. I think we need the subs, Dino. Bring them on. Bring them on. Here's Villa's trophy winning the free kick. This is why I shouldn't look at the table at half time, because things can happen. I said as well, if Liverpool score, they will end up winning the game, and I stand by that as well. I think Liverpool will probably win this game. Great interception from Trezeguet, though. Traore out wide to John McGinn, and it's well intercepted from Trent. He keeps the ball just about in play. Wijnaldum wins it back for Liverpool. Trent's done well, I think, today. Has his critics, Trent. Good interception from target. Villa get it back. Traore. Edge of the Liverpool's box. Watkins to Luiz. Villa playing out the right-hand side, but Luiz's pass is woeful. And this is a problem when we bring players forward like we do with Target and Cash. We are exposed on the counter-attack. Chance for a cross. Tyrone Mings heads it away. Luiz knees it away. Villa have it back with Ollie. Trezeguet the foul there, surely. Yeah, free kick given. Trent Alexander-Arnold should get a yellow for that, really. Goes straight into the ribs of Trezeguet. It'll be a free kick. Tony, you can't say a championship player is. That's a horrible tackle, really, from Trent. He knows exactly what he's doing. Ivan Toney. There's the GOAT, of course. Might do well in the Premier League, you never know. He probably will play Premier League football no matter what happens at Brentford, I feel. Phillips forced in his own corner flag. Does well, though, under pressure. Nakamba wins the ball back for Villa. Mings smashes it forward. No offside flag. Watkins chance for Villa. In the box, Watkins. Trez! Oh, it's off the post! Oh, my days! Trezeguet hits the post for Villa. Oh, my days. What a chance. Trezeguet, outside of his right boot, hits the upright and then tries to go for his own rebound with a diving header and puts it wide. Oh. So nearly 2-1 to Aston Villa. And that would have been a lovely goal for Trezeguet. Great effort. So nearly a goal. Alisson completely stood still. It would have been a goal out of nothing again for Villa. But Liverpool got away with that. I don't want to say Liverpool have got away with that one because of what happened in the first half. But that very, very nearly was 2-1. It's hit the inside of the post as well, which nearly could, you're talking small fractions of that not going in off the post. And the fact that he had the rebound as well with a diving header, but just put it wide. McGinn clips it out to the far side. Alisson's come well off his line for this. Smashes it out of play. Thrown to Aston Villa, who are starting to improve. It should be 2-1 to Villa, yeah. That really should... That really should be 2-1 to Villa. That's so unfortunate. He went with the outside with his right boot, which caused the shot to curl towards the post. Usually see outside the boot shot to go, curl in. This one curled towards the post, away from Alisson. Throw taken towards Watkins. He plays it into the middle. Wijnaldum volleys it away. Jota against Cash. He does well, actually, Jota. Plays the ball out wide. He could have easily lost the ball there. Robertson against Traore. Villa yet to make subs. In fact, either team have yet to make subs here. I think we need do we need El Ghazi? Am I really going to say that? We need something, I think. Traore's not doing enough for me. Trezeguet, I think, is battling quite well. Liverpool, yeah, I think it's fair. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Liverpool got lucky, because they haven't. But that, just like, they should have got a goal. I think we very nearly scored there. Both teams a bit unlucky. Here's Phillips to Liverpool. 64 minutes played, still 1-1 at Anfield. Fabinho, pretty much playing as like a centre-back now for Liverpool. They're going down the left-hand side here with Robertson. Keeping it very nice and tidy. Jota out wide to Robertson again on the overlap. Robertson away from the tackle of Traore. He gives the ball away to Nakamba. Nakamba's fouled. Free kick to Villa and a yellow card for the challenge. A bit of a nasty one. Oh, Milner with the yellow card. I thought Milner might have been booked for a second there. I swear he picked up a yellow. It's a stereotypical British tackle. That was never offside. Look, it was never offside. But Trezeguet, very unfortunate not to score, to be quite fair. So I think we both get away with one. A yellow card given to Milner. Free kick to Villa. And it's good for midfield players to get yellows. I feel like they pick them more up than defenders, because they make more tackles than defenders at times, especially like centre defensive midfielders. Here's Luiz for Villa. Still neither team making subs. Luiz out wide to Traore. Intercepted from Robertson. And Traore's gone down injured here. I think he's pulled his calf by the looks of it. Liverpool play on. Here's Wijnaldum. Looking towards the right-hand side for pretty much the first time in the second half. Finds Trent on the right. Trent goes back to Fabinho, edge of the box for Liverpool. Fabinho again falls backwards. Liverpool will now focus down the left, which is where they want to play. Milner towards Robertson. Robertson to Jota. Jota to Firmino in the box. Great tackle, Konza. And then a shot comes in from Milner. Very easy to save from Emi Martinez. Good defending from Konza. Good goalkeeping from Emi Martinez. Ross Barkley has come on for Nakamba. That's the first sub. That's quite an attacking sub, actually, I will say. I wouldn't have done that, personally. And then Traore is holding his leg, so I think he's going to be another one. Jesus, I realise... Yes, it is long. Yes, I will have a haircut. Okay. It is in a lockdown. And the barbers are not open just yet. We will get there. People having like these haircuts here and there, either somehow know a family member who gives them cuts, or I've done it on the sly. But I will get one, and trust me, it will be a fat 0 on the sides and back. You can absolutely promise. Just in case anything funny happens again, I'll take it very seriously. The last time I had a haircut, you're talking. Bloody hell, November? Like, I think it's genuinely that far. You haven't got one, mine's just curled, you're fortunate. Here's John McGinn for Villa. Clips out to the left-hand side. Trezeguet, he wins his header, but the header didn't really have enough direction, so it didn't really threaten Liverpool's defensively. We do win a throw-in on the left-hand side, which Target will take. 67 minutes played, still 1-1. Traore is set to come off for Villa. Yeah, he's hurt his leg. El Ghazi to come on. So El Ghazi and Barkley both on for Villa. Two fairly attacking subs, I would say. Not like many teams to just sit and defend. Luiz for Villa goes backwards towards Mings. Mings tries to find Watkins, tries to flick it through the legs of Phillips, which nearly worked with El Ghazi ghosting behind. If he timed that perfectly, El Ghazi has a 1-on-1. Trent Alexander-Arnold has completely spooned the ball out for a throw-in. I've seen that in like, you're talking high school type of player tries to get backspin on a ball, completely mishits it out. Liverpool get away with it though, so they win the ball from the throw-in. Here's Firmino. Firmino looks for Wijnaldum. It's a good pass. Wijnaldum in the box against Tyrone Mings. He's forced out of the box now by the corner flag. Mings slips over. Wijnaldum drives up Villa. Finds Salah, who again is forced out wide. Salah back to Trent. Trent's cross is deflected off Trezeguet, thrown to Liverpool. Just over 20 minutes to play. Do you think you peaked with the Liverpool? I did. But you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. Some people never get chances like that. Some people never get videos to do that. It is a very, very minority. So I don't mind. Even if that would be the only video that would do well. If people don't get that. A lot of people will never, ever have that. Paul said, I'll be happy to settle for a draw. AJ, I'm feeling uneasy like yourself about this one. I'd be happy with a draw. It'd be annoying that Villa would end Liverpool's bad home run. But we could lose this game. Tyrone Mings landed on his hand, and I think he's hurt his hand in doing so. Villa made 2 subs already. Trying to think who'd come on. Possibly is Bjorn Engels on the bench for Villa. We haven't seen him play in a very long time. So if he was to come on, that'd be interesting. For some reason, my flash score is taking forever to load, which is not nice. Another throw into Liverpool, which Trent will take. Yeah, so we do have Engels to come on and Courtney House back from injury. So yeah, we have opportunities. The ball's eventually put out for a goal kick. You just need, yeah, exactly. I just need another one to hit the algorithm. That's all. And it can happen. Alexander-Arnold just kicked out of Trezeguet there. I'm just seeing this on the replay. So Trez come in with a bit of momentum to win the ball back. He did kick out of him a little bit there. He's very fortunate to not get a yellow card for that. You're not playing a striker, but there's no Werner. Well, isn't that 2 negatives? Werner's a good player. I can't say that with a straight face. Should be Tammy. Tammy should be back. That's a shame. Thiago coming on for Liverpool, first sub from them today. Wijnaldum to come off. I think they should have took off Milner, in my opinion. I think Wijnaldum's done a fair amount today. Tyrone Mings wins his header for Liverpool. Milner actually nearly gave the ball away to Barkley there, who have not seen have a touch for Villa. Douglas Luiz flicks it towards Barkley. Barkley, great pass out wide to El Ghazi. Chance for Villa. El Ghazi first time cross. Half cleared by Trent. El Ghazi might win this back. No, he doesn't. Good defending from Milner that. Does the basics, lays it off first time, doesn't do anything silly. Villa trying to press Liverpool in this corner. The ball's played back to Alisson. He should, yeah, he does well actually, Alisson. Doesn't rush it, doesn't give away a silly throw-in. Liverpool down the right-hand side. Good tackle from Target siding in to win it back for Villa. Luiz out wide to Trezeguet. Will he keep this in play? No, he won't. Goal kick, Liverpool. Slightly overhit, even though Trez has a little bit of pace. Doesn't quite get there. I think I think Mane's ready to come on for Liverpool. He's preparing his shin pads. Pulisic. Havertz up top. That's a new one. Havertz, is he like the false 9 then? I'm guessing. I'm surprised Pulisic isn't played in that role. I think he'd do alright. Kabak, good pass in midfield. Ball played out wide to Salah. Salah against Target. Cuts inside, wins a free kick. It's a good foul to win. Target. I think he throws himself into it though. It's like a Grealish foul. I'll put it that way. Throws himself into Target, win it. Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing there. Salah knows exactly what he's doing. He's won a free kick for Liverpool and a yellow card. I don't think Target does much wrong there. But we've seen it before. We'll see it again. Salah running into players to win set pieces. And it's a good set piece as well. Robertson, the only man on this. Which one is the biggest shock? You're gonna give me 2 scores here. Robertson to take for Liverpool against Emi Martinez. I think he'll go for goal here rather than shoot. He does cross actually towards the back post. Good one, punched away from Martinez. Completely miscued by Barkley. Villa get away with it. Trezeguet. Is that a foul, surely? It is a free kick. Robertson with a foul. Yellow card for Andy Robertson sliding in. Free kick to Aston Villa just inside the Liverpool half. Good play from Trezeguet. Does well against Robertson. Gets in front of his man. And Robertson tries to make out he wins the ball there. But it is a free kick to Villa. I'm trying to remember how many yellows Liverpool have had now. The referee is getting a talking to by James Milner. I couldn't think of his name for some reason. So you've got Konza and Louise on yellows, Milner and now Robertson on a yellow card for Liverpool. Villa versus Villa Liverpool, Man City Leeds or Chelsea West Brom. City Leeds was only 2-1, so that's out of the question. I think the Liverpool Villa won at the time because Villa had won 4 in a row, Liverpool had won 3 in a row. Both teams went into that, and it was the first like real hit Liverpool have had since winning the league, other than their kind of fall off towards the end of last season when they already won it. I think that's the biggest shot. West Brom Chelsea is a big shock. No one expected it, but I think Liverpool Villa it just tops it for me. Free kick taken. Mings wins his header. He's gonna go to Konza, but a good header away from James Milner actually. You know, ever since I said Milner should have come off, he's actually played really well. Great interception from target. Trezeguet for Aston Villa clips it towards El Ghazi. Well intercepted by I think Thiago there for Liverpool. Thiago doing well as well with Milner. Thiago out wide towards Salah. Very end to end. Either team could win this. Salah for Liverpool. Forced backwards towards Phillips. And now Kabak on the ball for Liverpool. Left hand side. Robertson. Jota. Has the ball now against Konza. Good opportunity for a cross. Takes on Konza. Cross comes in. Smashed away from Tyrone Mings. Headed away from Trezeguet. He nearly got onto the end of his own header there. Trent, his header towards the Villa's goal also cleared away. He gets it back on this right hand side. Against Trezeguet. Finds Salah short. Salah to Thiago against Luiz. Does well. Liverpool just doing a little bit of basics here and there quite well. Mane, who has come on for Liverpool, on the ball now. I forgot to mention that. I did actually forget to mention he's just come on. Literally just come on for Liverpool. So that was his first touch of the ball. AJ Mings to get last minute header. You never know. You never know. It's what I like about football. It's completely and utterly random at times. Is Trent for Liverpool. Out wide to Milner. He's pretty much playing in every position possible. From left back to right wing. Milner tries to nutmeg Luiz. He doesn't do it. Villa gave it away, but get it back straight away. Trezeguet trying to find Luiz, and his pass was poor. I think Luiz has just actually spoke to him, saying the pass was poor. Martinez goes long towards the right-hand side. Good header, cushion down from Watkins. Barkley for Villa. Barkley shot, and it's poor from Ross. It's really poor. It's left-footed. It's an absolute daisy cutter. And it's a sim decision from Ross Barkley. From a really good header from Watkins. I'm sure he'll be disappointed. That is just woeful. Mane gives it away very poorly for Liverpool. Here is Barkley for Villa again. Barkley's pass intercepted from Thiago. Villa win it back as Thiago gives it away. This has been a very poor standard of football in the last couple of minutes. Both teams giving it away soft. Trezeguet for Villa. Watkins edge of the box. Tries to find Trezeguet in the box. Trezeguet! It just dribbles out for a goal kick. Good defending. I think Trezeguet's holding his leg now as well. Slightly overextended himself against Trent. And very nearly an opportunity. I think that's a foul there. Trent just completely pushes into Trezeguet. 2 hands on him. And then he's so fortunate not to clip him over with his legs. That would have guaranteed a penalty. But he's just threw himself 2 hands behind Trezeguet. And he knows any proper contact would concede a penalty there. Trezeguet looking really hurt on the deck here for Villa. So yeah, it would have been a soft pen for sure, but you run the risk when you put your hand on someone. It just kind of slips over as well, so there's not like too much contact. Trezeguet looks really hurt for Villa. 30 minutes to play, still 1-1 at Anfield. This result, by the way, in terms of the table, would see Villa climb up a place above Leeds. Even though Leeds temporarily went above us after beating Manchester City, Liverpool would also climb a place above Tottenham, so they go 6th and Villa go 9th. We'd be 5 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand as things stand. Obviously, things can change very, very easily. Trezeguet still injured for Villa, so there's going to be a fair bit of stoppage time here. He looked like he really overextended himself. Yeah. He felt it straight away. That looks nasty. Oh, man. That is nasty, man. Hopefully, that won't be too... Hopefully, like, you're talking a couple-week injury, I think, there. For Villa. Or maybe it's just a bit of a tug. Hopefully, it's nothing serious, like a tear or anything. Hopefully, it's just a little bit of a tug on his muscle. Phillips for Liverpool. The game has gone back underway. Here's Fabinho, who is pretty much dropped at centre-back now, from what I can see. Very, very deep. You could call him a deep playmaker here. Because he battles well defensively, but his passing range is really good, and he's demonstrated that a few times today. Liverpool play down the right-hand side with Trent on the ball now. He's got Thiago with him. Tries a through ball towards Salah. Tyrone Mings does well, and will try and win a goal kick. It doesn't. The ball hasn't got enough momentum for it, so he has to dribble, and he puts it out of play. Trezeguet looks hurt. Yeah, Trezeguet is going to have to come off. He's hit the deck again. I think Tyrone Mings put it out of play for that. It's a bit cheeky because he was under pressure, so he could actually say, well, I'll just put it out of play because my man is down. But I think he would have been forced to anyway. Yeah, Trez has to come off, man. He's in a lot of pain. He tried to play on, and he just fell to the floor again. If this is a bad injury, he could really hurt himself, like way more than what he would. I think Jacob Ramsey is going to come on. I don't know what system we're going to do here, because, well, El Ghazi's put out wide, Barkley's in the middle, but also Ramsey plays there. So are we going to play Ramsey out wide? I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do here. But the last, pretty much 3-4 minutes have just been watching Trezeguet on the floor. He's just looking really hurt. I think, personally, we should bin the wing right now and go diamond and bring on Keenan Davis, I think. That should be the play. Put El Ghazi in attacking mid. Oh, saying that. You got El Ghazi there. This is a tough one. You either play a player out of position on the wing or a player out of position in attacking midfield. You don't avoid it. Anfield agenda telling his chat to accept his ideas, where AJ is unbiased. Yes. Well, obviously I've not seen him say that. I hope he hasn't said that, but if he has, then I don't know. I wouldn't say he has an ego. Trezeguet has come off for Ramsey. This is going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen now. Because Ramsey's never played on the wing. And Barkley, I don't think has ever played on the wing. We're going to see. I think Ramsey has actually gone on the wing. I think he has. From what I can see, we're not going to score now. Because Trezeguet had our goal threat. Barkley for Villa. Barkley towards Ramsey. But an offside was given. Yeah, Ramsey is playing as on the wing, which I've not seen him do before. So, fair play. Like, this lad is going to play away at Anfield and in the wrong position. So, I'm not going to critique him too much at all. Martinez plucks the ball out of the sky for Villa, throws it out to the left-hand side. Target just keeps it in play, clips it down the channel. Very well intercepted from Phillips. To be fair, the Liverpool defence, other than the mistake that led to the goal, I think have done quite well today. They've made very few mistakes. They've done well under pressure. I've been fairly, I wouldn't say impressed, but they've done the basics well. And even Villa defensively have done okay. I just think we've given Jota a little bit too much. I don't want to say too much praise or too much respect, I think is what we'd say. Stand him off him a little bit too much rather than getting into him. stopping him from playing. We've just been sitting off him a little bit too much. John McGinn with an interception, but it only falls as far as Thiago. Thiago out to Mane, who's really done nothing since going on. Salah finds Mane again. Mane tries to turn against Mings and doesn't do anything at all. Dribbles it out for a goal kick. Tyron Mings looking hurt now. Bloody hell. Villa with a lot of injuries today. We've already made... Well, we made a lot of subs today. If one team can clutch another goal, fair play. I think Liverpool, if any team wins this. AJ, why are you curtains so big? Because, why not, big man? Why not? I wanted something to fully divide the room. This room was originally 2 rooms. Like, that room's technically my bedroom. This is like my setup. And now I have like a curtain to divide the 2. So I like it. It's good for background too. Very good for background. Because I can put stuff on there like that, which is cool. A yellow card has been brandished for Ollie Watkins for a foul. I think yellows are harsh in 50-50, so he's only trying to win the ball back for Villa. I was saying that. He has gone into it a little bit. It's always the replays that show it a bit worse than what it actually is. It is a 50-50, but the momentum has took him right into Thiago. When's Grealish back? We need Grealish and Watkins both on the team. A few weeks, but that could even that could be delayed. So I'll just say a while for now. Another free kick play towards Watkins. He doesn't win it. Robertson does instead. The ball's played out. It's put out of play actually for Liverpool. I don't think they needed to do that. I think we're content with a point. I think they would be to a degree to stop the home run. In my opinion. Like, I mean, it's not a win at home as of right now. So you could say, well, it's still, 7 games without a win at home. But if they have another defeat at home, it's shocking. They are breaking literal records right now. Long ball played. Tyron Mings wins the header for Villa. Luiz against Thiago. Both have battled really well. Thiago heads it forward towards Salah. Intercepted. Jacob Ramsey on the ball for Villa against Fabinho. Ramsey's done well. He's passed Fabinho. Oh, he dribbled past Robertson. And Robertson got away with that with a tackle deflection. Fabinho sees it out for a goal kick. Good defending from him. They got a bit fortunate there, Liverpool. A little bit fortunate. Because I think Ramsey did quite well. 2-on-1, and he nearly wriggled away from Robertson. Here's Kabak for Liverpool. 5 minutes to play, plus the massive amount of injury time here. Because of Trezeguet going down and several players being injured for Villa today, which will bite us. We already have a low depth squad. Tyron Mings rushing out of position to press Mane. It didn't work, and now has to rush back. That could cost Villa. Well, it would have if Robertson's touch was poor. Brilliant from Ramsey. Brilliant from Jacob Ramsey. Earns a free kick from Jota. Free kick for Villa to completely relieve all the pressure. Nice from Jacob Ramsey. Good feet. He's not scared to take on a man. Something I like to see. Wesley as well. So Wesley, he's been out for a year with an ACL injury, which obviously is a very long injury. Came back to play for the under 21s, I think, and got injured in the game. So that's also had a pushback, which is just a shame. This man wants to play football. He's worked really hard. I've seen a lot of the training videos he's done, the physiotherapy. I feel so much for him. John McGinn finds Barkley. Oh, Barkley's just tried to flick header rather than... He's gone for a pass where he's the furthest Villa player forward. And I think he'd try and flick the ball to himself or do something there. Because that's a great pick out and it's been wasted. A long ball played towards Ollie Watkins, and Alisson just puts it up for a throw-in. That's a waste of a chance there, I think, for Barkley. Villa take it quickly. El Ghazi for Aston Villa on the left-hand side. Finds Douglas Luiz. Luiz back to El Ghazi. On the left, against 3 players. Cuts inside all of them, but the ball does ricochet very kindly towards Nat Phillips, and Liverpool relieve the pressure. Villa win the ball straight back, and we get a throw-in from Thiago, giving the ball away. How is Wesley playing under 21s? Oh, because you can. You can do that, right? You can play like a 30-year-old in there as long as it's not. You have like restrictions, so only 3 or 4 players can play who are older than that, but they can put them in. That's what happens. You clearly never played Football Manager, my dude. I've put a lot of older players coming back from injury into the kids just for game time. Well, it is because the majority are under 21s. But that happens. Even I remember Luke Ayling even playing for Leeds in the under 21s, and it was against like Barnsley, I think, and the Barnsley admin went mental. Like, this 32-year-old has scored 2 goals. Like, well, he can play. It's just he can't play like a full-on old team. But the idea is every player is 21 or under. Thiago forced backwards to Fabinho. 2 minutes to go, still 1-1. I feel like this is gonna fizzle out now for a draw here. That's my reckoning anyway. I think we played all right today. I'd like to have seen us take all 3 points, but you can't play that poorly at the start of the second half. Shaqiri has come on for Liverpool as well. Good interception from Luiz against Salah. Smashed away from target towards Watkins. Does well, Ollie Watkins. Pretty much on his own though. Watkins, great pass towards Barkley. Chance for Villa. Barkley on his own. Barkley on the D. Oh, he just ran into He literally ran into Ramsey, the idiot. McGinn gives the ball. Oh dear, man. This club is going to be the end of me. It is going to be the end of me. Ross Barkley runs into Ramsey. He dribbles into him. Like, this club will be the death of me, man. What an opportunity on the D with just 3 or 4 defenders in front of him. And he just runs into the only Villa man with him. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Salah. Gives it back. Trent on the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Only half cleared. It will go to Shaqiri at the back post. Shaqiri to Thiago. Into the box now. Out wide to Shaqiri. First time cross. And it's a great save from Emi Martinez. It's still not cleared. Trent! Goal. Liverpool have won it. Liverpool have won it in the 90th minute, and it's a thunderbolt from Trent. Just as I'm going to say, Emi Martinez has made an unbelievable save to give us a point. We don't clear our lines, and Trent has absolutely smashed this into the bottom corner, and it is 2-1 to Liverpool, and that will win it. And I said it, as soon as Liverpool got the equaliser, well, even before that, I said they'll probably go on to win the game. It took them longer than I thought. That is a wonderful goal. That is a wonderful goal. And that will do it, I think. Once again, we lose at Anfield in the 90th minute. It's just, there's no saving it. It's absolutely smashed into the corner. It's 2-1 to Liverpool. Emi Martinez, no chance. And I'm not even going to blame him because literally a minute ago, he just stopped the ball from going in from point-blank range. They deserve it. They deserve it. They've done well. They've done well. It's harsh. At least no one will talk about the VAR now. But after hitting the post, we hit the post at 1-1, and if we score that, we probably go on to win the game. And it is small margins. All our players keep getting injured. So even when we get lucky with VAR, we get unlucky with injuries and stuff. Spot on, yeah, unfortunately. I said Liverpool, as soon as they get the equaliser, suddenly they're out of that mindset. They're out of that we're losing at home again mindset. Seems if Villa scored a minute later, I would have lost. I would have lost money. The Trezeguet shot will haunt me. It will absolutely haunt me. Because that would have won it. That would have won it, I think, if we score that. With the mentality of Anfield right now, that would have won it. And it is what it is. But we beat them 7-2, so we beat them on aggregate, don't we? Long ball played forward towards again, Barkley missing silly opportunities. He ran into Ramsey. He literally dribbled into Jacob Ramsey. And we lost the ball. And then within 30 seconds, they go and score. It's just very Villa. Very Villa. Tyra Mings, good pick out towards target. His header is fairly poor. Salah smashes it away towards halfway line. Villa win it back. Here's John McGinn. McGinn out wide to Cash. Cash towards Ramsey, which would mean the second team to beat Villa from a losing position this season. Something that we've actually held on to. Cross comes in. El Ghazi doesn't win this header cleanly. Villa get it back with McGinn. He hooks it towards the box. Not the cleanest of crosses. Robertson will smash it away. Liverpool just playing like a Burnley now, just smashing the ball away. Liverpool go 4th as things stand with a win. They go above West Ham. They put Chelsea in 6th. That's very interesting to see. John McGinn for Villa. Just a minute and 20 to go. Is Ramsey. Ramsey out wide. Cash. Cross comes in. Decent one. El Ghazi's header. And it's doesn't get any conviction to it. And that will probably be the last attempt on goal, I think. He'll make more than that through ad revenue as well. So he gets like decent views. And he'll be gassing. He'll be absolutely... Fair play if he'll be gassing, because I'd be doing the same. 90th minute, Trent winner. Of all players as well, Trent, who I wouldn't say is known for shooting. Just picked his spot really well. He's done well, to be fair. I think ever since he was left out of the England team, his reaction's been good. It's been really good. So fair play to him. Free kick to Villa. 20 seconds to go. We don't have enough time to create anything now. We're going to push everyone forward. I think Martinez will take it. He will. Near the halfway line. 5 minutes of added time was shown. This is last attack for Villa. We've seen Newcastle score against us in their last attack. Maybe we can do it again. Tyrone Mings doesn't win his header. That should do it, I think, for full time. Shaqiri plays the ball forward. And Mane is in. This should be a 3-1 to Liverpool. Mane. Great save, Emmy. Mane should score that. He's missed the sitter. That's full time. It's finished 2-1 at Anfield. Liverpool have won the game. They should have scored again, though. Mane put 3 on goal. And a great save from Emmy. Great save. But we have lost the game. It's a bit unfortunate. We did take the lead with Watkins, but a poor start to the second half. It lost the game for us because... you know, we had the lead. We had their mentality once again of losing at Anfield. We had everything going our way. We had the VAR decision. We didn't use it. And, yeah. The injuries cost us. We had... Hang on. We're going to look at all the subs that have come off. We had 3 players get injured today. Which is just... How often does that happen in football? Just seen exactly. Bertrand Traore, I remember, went off injured. And he was doing okay. He wasn't threatening too much. You know, it's a winger that we've missed. Then we had to play Jacob Ramsey out on the wing because Trezeguet also got injured, which is it's just harsh. Liverpool celebrating like they won the Champions League. Paul, thanks for a great watch along, AJ. Much appreciated. See you at the next one. Take care, my friend. Thank you very much for tuning in, Paul. I appreciate that, as always. Good game. Honestly, where does that put us now? Well, we obviously don't move up anywhere. We go to 10th, I think, because Leeds United won against Manchester City. I'm just going to make... I'll get the confirmation of that in a sec. Yes, Liverpool go 4th with that win, which would put Chelsea into 6th for the first time since Tuchel took charge. Villa stayed 10th, yeah. Complete middle of the pile, which I don't mind. Something I wanted this season. We're not in a relegation fight. I'm not going to complain. We took the game to Liverpool very easily. Could have took a point, maybe even 3. But it is what it is. The only disappointing thing is I look in the Championship. I see Birmingham City have won again, so I can't even I can't even celebrate that, unfortunately. Calvin says a great watch. Watch the match review. Take care, my friend. I appreciate that, Calvin. AJ, mate, have a good day. I'm gonna go now. See you next game. I appreciate all the support, guys. It's been all right. It's been all right. It's harsh to lose games in the 90th minute. It does leave a little bit of an effect on you. It does cut a little bit, but you know, it's our own doing. We can't leave players at the edge of the box completely free. Thiago very nearly scored, literal seconds before that anyway. So I'm not going to sit here and say they didn't deserve it. I think they play well, even with the VAR decision. I just wish Trezeguet scored, hit the post, and that will be what I think about more than anything. But I appreciate you guys for all being here to watch. If you haven't already, you can check out my Twitch, which I've just put in chat below. If you haven't supported me there, please go and support me. I do stream 5 times a week on Twitch, and I do the Villa games here. So yeah, appreciate all the support. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all again very soon.